Hi everyone, and welcome to Vlogtober, day one. Now, usually Vlogtober, everybody will do like a vlog every day. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to do it Monday through Friday. Weekends are for me and my kids. I may not be able to do it next Monday because the 6th is my son's 21st birthday, so I don't know what we're doing for that yet. Haven't asked him. He's still at work for another hour or so. I'll text him later on tonight. So, what shall we do? I last night started my little round of projects. My temperature blanket. This is the September strip, and I started also the September block. I've got it the wrong way, this way, for September. So I am a month behind on this temperature blanket. And what I've been doing, I also have my baby blanket sitting over here, and I just want to keep it over there. I don't want to move it. What I've been doing is do a day on the temperature blanket, both the knit and the crochet one. And then I have my double knit blanket that's in here on the last strip on block 7. I've been doing 2 rows on that and then 2 rows on the baby blanket. I managed to get 2 days on the temperature blankets, 4 rows on the baby blanket, and 4 rows on my double knit blanket done. And I want to keep doing that so I can like make some progress, and I'm hoping I can do more than 2 today, because yesterday I got, ooh, I forgot, I've got that package over there. I got my package of my queen size bedding came in, my water sprayer came in, and a safety eye set tool came in, and it's back behind me in a little box, which I have yet to open because I forgot. So I got all my sheets on my bed, so yay, except for the flat sheet, because I still need a bed frame, because I didn't want to tuck the sheet underneath the bed on the floor. So I'm going to wait until I can get a bed frame. I'm hoping maybe I can do that this weekend and just get it done, because I'm really tired of getting up off the floor. Not fun. It sucks. But I got the water sprayer. It did okay, but I wish it was just a little bit more powerful. I got some stuff cleaned off the front of my place, but I just need to go and I need to buy a new broom for like regular sweeping, and I've got an old decrepit broom I can use to finish doing the outside, and I'm going to do that Saturday after work. I'm going to hit the dollar store and get a broom and a new dustpan and use that old one, clean it up, and then throw that thing out completely, or leave it for outside. I'm not sure yet. There's no real place to store something out there that isn't going to look tacky. I don't have a storage thingy. I just got like a tiny little slab out front. So I'm going to go get that little box, and I'm going to open it, and we're going to take a look at it. And there's my little box. Move my phone and my mouse out of the way. Set that down. I did kind of tear it open the other day, but I didn't take the whole thing out, so I'm just going to extract it from the box. Maybe. Okay. I guess got some extra little bits in here, so pitch that off to the back. And it's wire tied, so I don't have my scissors in here. But it does. Suitable for safety eyes with a diameter of 14 centimeters. I think they meant millimeters. Here, let me get my tape measure out. 14 centimeters is right here. That's 14 centimeters. It's like, I think they meant to go millimeters. Like, it's 10, like right here. Like safety eyes. Those are some decent sized ones. I don't know. I think I have 13s or 11s or something like that. No, I think I might have used all those up. I just have the really small ones left. So here's a little thing, and I guess you squish it down. I'd have to go get my scissors. I don't think I have. I'm not digging in that. I gotta reorganize those drawers. They're a mess. So let's see. Okay, so wait a minute. Am I missing a piece? Or is that just a picture of the thing? Yeah, the two in here is a 9 centimeter or less, or excuse me, millimeter, and 6 millimeter or less. So I usually have, yeah, this one is a 6 millimeter, and this one is the less than 9. So I think all I have is the really small ones. So the normal slot, I guess, takes the big ones up to 14 millimeters. It's hilarious. It says centimeters. That's funny to me. So I guess you put these in the slot and squish away. All right. If you find any missing parts or product defects, no. What I find is mistakes in the size. It's not centimeters, it's millimeters. But what are you gonna do? This wasn't that expensive. So I need to find a place to put this. So for right now, it's just gonna live sort of right over here, well, on my file cabinet / office drawers. But anyway, I need to find my little camera holder. I also need to get the extension cord put on it, but I haven't done that yet. It's just been sitting behind my monitor. And let's see. I don't know where that is. I think it might be in my drawer over here somewhere. All right, so I'm going to pause and I'm going to find that and I'm going to get set up. Yeah, I found it. Yay. I have not used it yet in the new place. I don't know how much of a problem it's going to be because this area is a lot bigger than the last place I was in. So we shall see, and I will be right back. Okay, because you can see I'm all set up with my little Winchester Brothers shirt. Grab my phone out of the way. Grab my crochet, my hook here. It's like so much stuff on this desk. I need to get reorganized. This is crazy. And of course my phone got to go off. Okay, anyway, don't need any patterns right now. So what do I got? For September 3rd, it would be Varsity Yellow and Diva Pink. So, get my Varsity Yellow over here. And we'll start a time lapse. What a fun little montage that was, huh? Yeah, can I promise I'm going to do that every Vlogtober entry? No, because that took a minute. I took a break in between, made food, came back, did the knit blanket, and that takes a minute. So I have like designs on like a new like feature once in a while whenever I feel like it kind of thing. So I'm going to do something like that. But how was your first day of October? Let me know in the comment section below, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye for now.